Damas y caballeros, welcome to our 2025, our retirement banquet, honoring all of our retirees this year. My name is Veronica Castillo, and it's my pleasure to serve as your mistress of ceremony. Tonight, we are giving 100 dedicated employees a festive farewell. Before they officially retire, we wish to thank them publicly and applaud their long careers at LISD. Before we start our ceremony, I ask that you please rise for the invocation. Tonight, the invocation will be offered by LISD Director for Assessment, Accountability, and School Improvement, Mrs. Delma Alanis Alonso.
So will you please bow your heads? Heavenly Father, we gather today with gratitude and joy to celebrate our magnificent retirees. We thank you for the years of dedication, service, and we celebrate the many contributions they have given to the Laredo Independent School District. As we enter a new chapter, we ask for your blessings upon us and our families. May we be filled with joy, peace, and fulfillment in this new season. May we enjoy the fruits of our labor and find new opportunities to enrich our lives. We also ask for your guidance and protection as we explore the unknown. May our journey be filled with love, laughter, and a deep sense of purpose. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Delma. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Cigarroa High School Junior ROTC under the direction of Instructor Sergeant First Class Alfredo Martinez Jr. The national anthem will be performed by the Cigarroa High School Orchestra with Ms. Alba Garcia directing, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by LJ Christian Middle School Principal, Mr. Jose De Leon.
Stand, colors.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, colors. Right, face. Forward, march. Left, 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 left.
Thank you. Please be seated. Let's show our appreciation one more time for the Cigarroa High School Orchestra and the Cigarroa High School Choir. who are here with us tonight. So please give a warm welcome to the members of the LISD Board of Trustees, beginning with the Honorable Juan Ramirez Jr., President of the Board. The Honorable Veronica V. Orduno, Secretary of the Board. The Honorable Rodolfo Rudy Morales III, Parliamentary Secretary. And our trustee, the Honorable Alfredo Gustavo Perez. Our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Silvia Guerra Rios, and her husband, Mr. Rios. Now here to greet you on behalf of the LISD Board is our Board President, a product of LISD Schools, a respected community leader, and a tireless parent volunteer, Mr. Juan Ramirez Jr.
Thank you, Ms. Castillon, and good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Awesome. It's an honor and a privilege to be here this evening on behalf of my colleagues at LISD Board of Trustees to be part of an amazing ceremony tonight. It is a sad evening. Today, believe it or not, is a sad evening where we see many of our amazing employees depart to new endeavors. It brings us sadness because it's hard to see you all leave. But it brings us happiness because you're going to spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, spend time with your grandchildren, and enjoy life. We don't know what tomorrow will bring us. And the only thing that is guaranteed is today. So take the opportunity that you will have before your hands and enjoy it every single day. I want to thank you. I'm going to put my hat off as a trustee and now as a father of my children. My youngest daughter is graduating this May, and we had 5 children. So my first one graduated in 2014. And I see many of you who were part of their lives that mold them and change them and make them the successful persons they are today. My son, Johnny, is a product of Dr. Cantu Early College. He's currently an advanced medic, where he obtained that education at Cantu Early College. My daughter Juanita, Jocelyn, who's just graduating this year, she'll be going to UT at Austin. And it's because of all of you that made it possible. And I'm going to name some of you all colleagues that are here, because I'll also work with you. Some of you might not know, I work with the district as a teacher aide, as an attendance officer, and with communities in schools, both at Cigarroa High and at Martin High School. First and foremost, I want to thank Mr. Rolando Arriaga. Mr. Arriaga, can you stand up, please? Mr. Arriaga was my mentor at Cigarroa High when I started working attendance. I had a small idea of what attendant was. Because prior to that, I was a probation officer for 14 years. So I had a good idea of the judicial system. But he taught me the roles of the attendants, what to do. The most important part of talking to the parents. Getting to the parents and making them comply and help assist us to bring their sons and daughters to class. I remember Ms. Gomez. And I'll say this, I'm very proud of you, Ms. Gomez, because you would take it upon yourself to make sure make those phone calls that were necessary. And by the moment you would take that referral to our office, you really did everything you could have. So I thank you. Mr. Lucio, our custodian at Martin High School. I would go and drop off my daughter by 7 o'clock in the morning for band. And get who was there? Mr. Lucio, riding his tractor, making sure the gates were open, making sure everything was set and ready to start the school day. Until the end of the day, making sure everything was done and completed. And that was every single day. Regardless if it was cold or hot, rainy or sunny, he was there. And still, to a few days ago, I still will see him there. So thank you, Mr. Lucio. Mil gracias por todo lo que ha hecho y por toda la diferencia que hizo para plantar el Martin High School, Mr. Lucio. Another person, Ms. Laura Esquivel. Mrs. Esquivel, can you please stand up? Thank you, Mrs. Esquivel, for all your dedication that you have given to Laredo ISD, and especially Martin High School. I want to say that I was a student at Martin High School when Mrs. Esquivel I met her. I never had to run into her where she was in charge with. But I would see her on campus getting things done. Some people might not have liked how she would handle things. But I say this, she got the job done. And that's what mattered. Later, several years ago, as you all heard me mention that I work at Martin High School Communities and Schools, she was my partner, my next door neighbor at the office in the bid building. And I saw the hard work that she would do every day. Not only taking care of documentations and the packets for LADA and all of this, but the more important thing was talking to that student. That student that had made a mistake in his or her life. Trying to motivate that student. Trying to encourage that student to understand the mistake that he or she did. And we saw the difference in her work. Because sometimes those students would not come back to her office because I was there almost every day and I wouldn't see him again. That's Laura Esquivel. Registration, taking the bullhorn, okay guys, get over here, stand up, make a line and do this and do that. Taking charge. And that's what all of you possess. Mrs. Esquivel, thank you so much on behalf of myself, on behalf of my children that work in high school. Thank you very much. Mr. De Leon, I want to thank you because all my children went to Kristen when you were an assistant principal and principal. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, sir. And I see you that you're there early as well. I drive by and your car is there or your truck. And I see you going everywhere around the campus. So I thank you, Mr. De Leon, and you're truly going to be missed, sir. I appreciate all your service. And to everybody else, thank you, because you have touched many lives, and you have transformed many individuals into very successful citizens of our community. We at the Board of Trustees are a prime example of that, and yours truly. Because of your dedication, your work transformed us into the person we are today. And I mentioned this before, and I'm going to say it again. When I was at Kristen, my principal was Mr. Castro, Roberto Castro. And for one reason or another, I didn't like to go to school. I didn't. And I just wanted to give up. So I wouldn't go to school. I would wander to Civic Center by myself, Martin High School during lunchtime. But it was because the work of the students, my friends, the teachers, and especially my dad, that made me realize the mistake that I was doing. That was 6th grade. 7th grade, I decided to play football. And that's when the no pass, no play rule came into effect. My dad told me very simply, oh, ¿quieres entrar a los trancazos, mijo? Dale gas. But you're going to have to pass your classes. If you don't pass, you don't play. That was what transformed me to the person that I am today. That moment on, I stayed in school, picked up my grades, went on to Martin High School, and I finished high school in 3 years. As soon as I left Kristen, I took my English 1 at Cigarroa High. And then went to Nixon for my geometry. But that was the reason because of every single one of them. So we are very grateful as parents and as board of trustees for all your work. You will truly be missed, ladies and gentlemen. And the best payoff of all this job, this work you do day in and day out, hard work and sacrifice, is when you go put gas at the gas station, when you go to the grocery store and you're in line paying for your groceries. Somebody's going to come to you and say, Ms. Gomez, Mr. Ramirez, Ms. Gonzalez, thank you. You remember me? I was there in your 3rd grade. I was there in your senior class. I was there in kinder. Thank you for what you did. Thank you for making me the person I am. And look, let me introduce you to my wife and my children. That is because of you all, ladies and gentlemen. We wish we would have given you the best, retirement celebration that we could have. But the more important thing is we're here. We love you all. We thank you for everything you did and for every single sacrifice. We love you all. We're going to miss you. More importantly, best for last. Dr. Rios, I had an honor working with you as a trustee and together as a superintendent for the last 2.5 years. I value your leadership and your commitment and the great success that this district has received in your years as a superintendent. I know this was not all because of your work. It's because of everybody here today. But more importantly, Dr. Rios, I know that sometimes we were at odds, difference of opinions, but that's part of the game. But the important thing is, at the end of the day, we all have to come to a consensus for the betterment of our district. And it's not might be the one that you might like or the one that we might like, but we work together, and I thank you for that, Dr. Rios. I really thank you for being there, standing there, and really hearing all of us, our concerns and our comments, and how more we want to improve our district. But we thank you for all the Blue Ribbon schools that you have gained under your leadership. And like I said it before, and I'll say it again, it will be hard for any future superintendent to gain so many Blue Ribbon schools as you have under your leadership. So Dr. Rios, you're truly going to be missed. And Yonette, we wish you the very best, sir. Thank you so much for letting us, your wife, to be part of this district, because I know it took time away from home. So thank you, sir, for the sacrifice. And to everybody here, their loved ones, thank you, mil gracias, y me los cuide a todos, y Dios me los bendiga a todos. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. And I think that was a great introduction for our next speaker, our superintendent, Dr. Silvia Rios.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bienvenidos a todos que están aquí. Muchas gracias por todo lo que han hecho por nuestros alumnos. Son ustedes tan especial y siempre tendrán un pedacito de mi corazón por todo lo que hacen por nuestros hijos y porque son nuestros hijos en todo lo que nosotros atentamos. I don't even say if I said that right. Everything that we attempt. I do want to thank everyone, and especially my husband here, the Board of Trustees. Thank you, Yonette, for always being supportive and saying go. I don't know, that one has a double meaning here. But here's what's important. I think that if we put students first, it's always going to be the best thing. If we always work together, it's always going to be the best thing. If we think about what is someone else's future, it's always going to be the best thing that we do. I see some people here who accompanied me on my journey. Jerry, where's Mr. Mendez and Debbie? There you go. Jerry, Mr. Mendez, thank you Debbie, thank you for always being such an inspiration. I still remember when your mom came. Thank you so much. Her mom came and spoke to our Dixon High School students about being a survivor, a Holocaust survivor. And if that was not an experience, I don't know whatever it is, other than that, being the best part of your heart. To Jerry and everyone else who started with me here, thank you for being part of my journey. But this is not about me. It's about us working together. Todos los que están aquí, ustedes contribuyen todo lo más especial para este distrito, para nuestros estudiantes, para nuestras escuelas. Ustedes han cambiado todo en este distrito y lo hacen porque es parte de todo lo que son ustedes. Por ustedes estamos nosotros cumpliendo muchas promesas, todo lo bueno para nuestros estudiantes. To all of you, I wish you the best on this next new journey. I know that by now, everyone is saying, cut it, we want to have dinner. I understand that, and I'm not competing with Mr. Ramirez. However, I do want to tell you that we're, 8 days away from graduation? A student told me, ma'am, 8 more days. I don't think it's 8, I think it's a little bit less than that. But here's the important part. If you can touch the life of a student today, it will make a difference tomorrow. And that's what's important. I think that we have to measure ourselves by all of the things that we can do for someone else. Thank you. Thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for being part of the journeys of every Laredo ISD student. You have made a difference. To principals like Mario, he told me that his first induction as a principal was the hardest thing he ever did, and he didn't say it in English, he said it in Spanish. But all I can tell you is, we are good, we are better, and we are the best because we care. So thank you so much for bringing all that wonderful life into our students' lives, for making their futures possible in every way that's important. I wish you the best. God bless you, and take care. And I want to see you at Picapoo.
Thank you so much, Dr. Diaz. Not today. Well, now we're going to take a little break so that everybody can enjoy their dinner, and we'll be back shortly with the rest of our program. So enjoy dinner and the fellowship of those around you. Thank you. Tonight has been the effort of many departments and individuals who made tonight's dinner possible. And so I'd like to thank everybody who helped, including the Human Resources Department and its staff. Also the LASD Office of Communications right here, and ITB, and the printing department. And most especially the staff here at the Performing Arts Complex. Also, we have the help from the cashier's office and, of course, the LISD Police Department. Thanks to everybody for all their assistance. And so we're going to continue our program by honoring our loyal employees who have devoted their careers to LISD. At this time, I'm going to ask our retirees with 5 to 19 years of service at the district to please start coming up to the front. Right over here, we're going to ask the employees who have been here 5 to 19 years to come up. We're going to line you up on this side. We'll ask you to please come up on stage to get your award. And then we're going to ask you to come down these stairs. We're going to have group photos are going to be taken over here. All right, so 5 to 19 years. And so now I'd like to call out our Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Business Operations, Laura Ayala, and she will be announcing the retirees with 5 to 19 years of service.
Good evening. Retirees, you have opened the doors of opportunity for our students, and we will always be grateful for your efforts. It's my pleasure to introduce the retirees who have devoted 5 to 19 years of their careers to Laredo ISD. We begin with Mr. Alvaro Lucio from Martin High School. years of service. With 15 years of experience of work service, we have Maria Castro de Salinas from Santa Maria Elementary School. With 16 years of experience of work service, I keep saying experience, service years, we have Celso Leal, teacher assistant from Zachary Elementary School. With 18 years of service, we have Maria de Perez, custodian from Milton Elementary School. With 11 years of service, we have Ann E. Resendez, teacher from Nixon High School. With 18 years of service, we have Silvia Valdez, teacher assistant from Heights Elementary School. With 10 years of service, we have Juan Hinojosa, custodian from Nixon High School. Next, we have, with 10 years of service, we have Marta Ortiz, food service worker, food service department. And now I would like to introduce Mr. Rogelio Garcia, our Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, who will be announcing the names of our retirees with 20 to 25 years of service to the district.
Retirees, you have led the way for our student success by caring for their academic, physical, and social emotional needs. And tonight, we would like to express our gratitude with a token of our appreciation. And now for our retirees with 20 to 25 years of service to the district, we have the following employees. Leticia Garcia de Garcia, bus monitor, 22 years of service. Ms. Odette Chavez, teacher, Santa Maria Elementary School, 23 years of service. Ms. Sandra Mendoza, library assistant, library elementary school, 23 years of service. Ms. Geraldine Pro Barron, teacher, Lara Academy, 24 years of service. And now our Assistant Superintendent for Student Services, Ms. Maggie Martinez, will introduce those employees who have served LISD from 27 to 34 years. Ms. Maggie Martinez.
Will all the honorees please line up? 27 years to 34. Todos los que cumplen 27 a 34 años de servicio, por favor, de ponerse en línea a mano izquierda del stage. Sería más hacia abajo. Retirees. LISD will not be the same without you. We are going to miss seeing you in the halls of LISD, but you have served our district well, and we wish you the best as you transition to retirement. And we'll start with Ms. Debbie Goldberg, teacher at Nixon High School, 30 years of service. Our teacher at Nixon. Next, we have Ms. Maria E. Martinez, teacher at Milton Elementary School, 32 years of service. Yay.
Yo sé dónde está sentada.
We continue with Mr. Rolando Arriaga, attendance officer at Cigarroa High School, 31 years of service. All right, head coach. ¿Y coach de Mr. Ramírez también? Congratulations, Mr. Arriaga. And we continue with Cigarroa High School, Ms. Nancy Madrigal, with 33 years of service as attendance clerk. También enseñamos el nombre. And we continue with one of our best nurses, Ms. Esperanza Martinez from Garcia Early College High School with 29 years of service. Ms. Martinez. And we continue with Ms. Arabella Castillo, Elementary Instructional Coordinator, Instructional Technology Department, 31 years of service. Y ahora que suenen las guitarras. Next, Mr. Ricardo Cortez, music teacher at Treviño Magnet School with 30 years of service. Mr. Cortez. Next, we have Ms. Marta Laura Treviño, teacher from Cigarroa High School, 28 years of service. And we continue with Ms. Dora Gaitan, teacher assistant from Zachary Elementary as well, 32 years of service. And our last honoree for the 24 to 34 years of service, not at the end, but it's not the last one, right? Ms. Dominga Dominguez from head custodian at Santa Maria Elementary School, 31 years of service. Congratulations, Ms. Dominguez. Our last presenter is the Executive Director for Human Resources, Ms. Gaby Rogerio.
Good evening. Tonight we are saying farewell to 101 employees who are retiring from LISD. These 101 employees have a combined years of service of 2,673 years to the school district. For your service and dedication, we are most grateful. And now, we will continue with the introduction of our retirees. This next group of retirees dedicated 35 to 48 years of education to our youth. And we're going to start with Ms. Mary L. Lopez. She's a clerk 3 at the maintenance department. She is retiring with 35 years of service. Instructional Specialist, Ligarda Elementary School, 35 years of service. We have Ms. Norma Gomez, Bus Monitor, Transportation Department, 35 years of service.
What school is that? Who was that college? Yes. ¿De veras? Yes.
Dr. Rios.
Ms. Marta de la Cruz, teacher, Landecker Elementary, 35 years of service. Next, Ms. Mary Catherine Garcia, teacher, Lamar Middle School, 35 years of service. Mary Catherine Garcia of Lamar Middle School was recently selected as one of the top 3 teachers and Spelling Bee sponsored by the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Next, Juan F. Martinez Jr., custodian, Ligarda Elementary School, 36 years of service. Next, Mr. Jose Alfredo de Leon, principal, Kirsten Middle School, 36 years of service. Next, Ms. Lilia Aguilar, teacher assistant, Bowes Elementary School, 36 years of service. Next, we have Ms. Berta Torres, campus clerk, Santa Maria Elementary School, 40 years of service. Next, we have Ms. Delma Alanis Ramos, Director of Accountability, Assessment and School Improvement, Curriculum Instruction Assessment Department, 40 years of service. Next, we have Ms. Laura Esquivel, Secretary, Martin High School, 41 years of service. Next, we have Ms. Gloria Castillo, Cafeteria Manager, Food Service Department, 44 years of service. but not least, our great leader. With 48 years in education, we are delighted to honor our superintendent, Dr. Silvia G. Rios. And weekends fostering creativity, communication, and self-expression. Rios returned to college earning her master's degree in secondary education at Texas A&M University in 1986. In 2012, she completed her doctoral studies at Texas A&M University at College Station for a PhD in curriculum and instruction. For 48 years, Dr. Silvia Guerra Rios has empowered, shaped, and strengthened the lives of South Texas students and educators. Dr. Rios ends her career with many notable achievements here in our district, including 11 LISD schools earning National Blue Ribbon titles by the United States Department of Education, with 3 or more additional nominations for upcoming fall semester. Ladies and gentlemen, for the 24-25 retirees with the most years in education, our superintendent, Dr. Silvia G. Rios. Wow, one more round of applause for all our retirees. And most of all, thank you to our retirees for your dedication, commitment, hard work, and all of your years of service to LISD. We are going to miss you so much. Congratulations to all our retirees. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes tonight's program. Thank you so much for joining us. Drive home safely and God bless.